So in the previous session we have seen about the combination circuits, which are the type of one of the type of digital circuits. Now in this session we will see about the sequential circuits. Okay, the sequential circuits are the one in which the outputs, are depending on the present inputs and also the past outputs. Okay, so as we are seeing the structure of the sequential here, there are m outputs, n inputs, and there are n outputs are there. Okay, and with that means basically the sequential circuit consists of the combinational circuits, okay, with memory elements. The combination circuits with memory elements together, it will form the sequential circuits. Okay, so here the whatever sum of the outputs, it will be fed back to memory element and it will be used as input for the with present inputs. Okay, so here whatever the outputs are there, it will be stored in the memory elements, then that the past output which is stored in memory element, that is be used as a inputs here. Okay, this is how the structure of the sequential circuits looks like. Okay, so now the example for the sequential circuits, okay, we can give as the example for that are flip-flops, okay, and shift registers and counters. Okay, all these things there are the example for the sequential circuits. Okay, so now we'll see the one by one. So now let us take the flip-flop. Okay, so flip-flop is nothing but the 1-bit storage element. The one flip-flop is nothing but 1-bit storage element. Okay, the means 1-bit storage element that consists of the basic element as a latch. Okay, the latch is also we call as the storage element here. The flip-flop consists of the latches. Okay, so now we'll see what you mean by the latch and flip-flops in detail. So here, so latch is a one. Okay, so latch will have the enable signal. Okay, it can be active high or active low. It can be active high or active low. Okay, so whatever the latch will store, or it will update the means it will store the value depending upon the enable signal. So what we are using now. Okay, so the whatever the input is there, it will be latched. Okay, so whatever input is there, it will be latched and it will be remain stored until there is a change in the inputs. It will remain stored until there is a change in the input, that also depending upon the enable signal. So during the enable signal is high, if there is any change in the input, then it will update. Otherwise the whatever previous value is there, it will remain same. Okay, so similarly the what is a flip-flop? So as we told, latch will have the enable signal. Okay, so active high means if the signal is like this, means 0, 1 and 0, means this is active during this period whenever it is high. So then we call as active high. Similarly active low means it is like this. Okay, the signal is active during this period. Okay, so that is active, low and high. And now the flip-flop. So flip-flop nothing but it consists of a latch plus it will have the clock signal. Okay, instead of the enable signal in the latch, here it will have the clock signal, means the flip-flop will work on the basis of the clock. So this we call as a clock. Okay, so here, so whatever the rising edge what we are calling now, that is 0 to 1, we call as a rising edge. So now the whatever the value is stored in the flip-flop, it will remain same until the next clock edge. It will remain same in the until next clock edge. So this will remain same until next clock edge. So like that. Okay, in that again it will come as edge triggered flip-flops and level triggered flip-flops. So that is a different types. Okay, so now those are the whatever the flip-flop types, edge triggered and level triggered. Okay, so now in the edge triggered, either we will call as again positive and negative edge clock triggered, means if you take as this one, this is positive, and if similarly from 1 to 0 we call as a negative edge triggered. Okay, so now we will move on to the the basic element of the flip-flop that we call as a latch. Okay, so if you take as a latch here, so latch consists of the two NOR gates. Okay, the two NOR gates. It can be have two NAND gate also. So two NOR gates here. Okay, so there are the two inputs, the set and reset. Set means S and reset means R. Okay, that two, these are, so that SR means SR latch, S means set and R means reset here. Okay, there are two outputs Q and Q bar here. Okay, so how it will work is in detail we will see the next with individual combination. So if you overall see the truth table here, if the inputs are 0 0, then no change in the sense, so whatever the previous state is there, whatever the previous state values are there, same it will maintain. Okay, we will talk about Q. So Q bar will be anyway complement of Q. So if the Qn value is 0, okay, for example, if Qn value is 0, the next state will be 0 if the inputs are 0 0. Again, suppose if the Qn, the present state is, or the previous state is 1, it will remain same. Okay, that we call as no change. Okay, suppose the input is 0 1, then irrespective of the previous state, the output is 0. If the input is 1 0, irrespective of the previous state, output is 1. And when there is 1 1, when the SR is 1 1, then there is a forbidden in the sense we can't use that values, means there is an indeterminate state. Okay, we can't definitely tell that that is a particular one value, so that we call as a forbidden or intermediate state. Okay, so we'll see in detail how exactly the flip-flop will work. Okay, now same circuit here, we are using, means for first combination, whenever there is an input 0 and 0 and the Q, whatever Q, if we consider 0, initial value is 0, then automatically Q bar will be 1. So if it is like this, so how it will work is, so let us take Q, we have taken Q as 0. So if this is 0, you can see here whatever already it has marked, so 0 0. So 0 0, the output is 1. Okay, so before this we need to know the truth table of the NOR gate. So in the truth table of the NOR gate, it is opposite of OR. The truth table of NOR gate is, it will be 1 during the 0 0, otherwise it will be 0 for all other combinations, 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So 0 0 1. If this same 1, if it come back here, so 0 1 again, so 0 1 0 here, means if I the previous state is 0, okay, the output, if there is a 0 0, the what I am getting Q here 0. Okay, suppose if I make it 1, means suppose if I make it Q as 1, then this 1 will come here, so 1 0, so 1 0, this is 0, 1 0 combination, the NOR gate output is 0, and this 0 will come here, and this 0 0 again 1, means whatever we are, the previous state Q is there, same it will follow. Okay, that is when SR is 0 0. Okay, so similarly if you go for the next combination, that is 0 1, if there is a 0 1, let us consider Q as 0. Its same thing is explained here. Okay, let us consider the Q as 0. If 0, then 0 0 combination, this is 1, and this 1 will come here, and this is already 1, so 1 1, it is 0. Okay, so we have considered 0, and again output is, next state is coming also 0 now. Suppose if we take it as 1 here, initial value, okay, then 0 1, 0 1 it will be 0 1, it will be 0. Okay, 0 1 it will be 0, and this 0 will, sorry, 0, and this 0 will come here, and 0 and 1 again it will be 0. Okay, means even if we take as previous value as 1, the next state will be 0. Suppose if 1, what is this 0, if it is coming here, then 0 0 it will be 1, means the Q bar will be always 1 and Q will be 0. Okay, means the meaning of this, if the input is 0 1, whatever may be the previous state, the output is 0. Okay, And similarly, if there is 1 0 1 0, then okay, if the input is taken as 0, for example the q is 0, if q is 0 it will come as 1 0, as we are seeing the dots here, 1 0, the output is 0. This 0, if it comes here, 0 0 1. So the previous state we assumed is 0, but the next state is coming as 1 here. Okay, so similarly for other combination also it will come. So if the input is 1 and 0, the output always it is coming as 1 irrespective of the previous state. Okay, so 3 combinations are over. We will go for the next one. Okay, the last combination. Okay, so if you see the last combination here, okay, so again we are considering initial combination as 0, q as 0. If this is 0, both are 1, means 0 and 1, it will be 1. Again this one will come here, 1 1, sorry 1 1, it will come 0, and this 0 1 0, means at both the places, that is q and q bar, at both the places it is coming 0 0. So this we call as, actually this should be complementary, so both are 0 0. This we call as a forbidden state or indeterminate state, which we will not consider. Okay, so this is with respect to the SR latch when we are implementing using the NOR gates. Similarly there is a NAND gates. Okay, so in the NAND gates, the same similar method whatever we have analyzed, the same method we can apply. In this case what will happen, the only difference is SR means in the using NAND gate, when there is a inputs are 0 0, then it will give forbidden state, and when there is a 1 1, it will give the previous state. Okay, that is what the difference between the NOR implementation and NAND implementation. Otherwise 0 1 combination 0 and 1 0 combination, it is 1 only. Okay, in the similar manner what we have explained in NOR, the same manner, so the analyzation is we can do here. Okay, so the same explanation we can see here. Okay, okay, for one we have given, so other things we can see the same. So now after seeing the latch, we will see the construct of the flip flops. Okay, so as I told, the flip flop is made up of the latches here. So this term we call as a latch, same NOR combination. So whatever the addition part is there, okay, we can use as even NAND gate also. Now here we are using AND gate here. We can see the symbol also with S and R. With S and R we are having the extra signal as clock. Okay, this clock is connected to these both gates. Okay, so now what will happen, what is the AND gate here? So AND gate, okay, if this is AND gate here, if one of the input is high, so whatever the other signal, if it is 0, the output is 0, if it is 1, the output is 1, means it is depending on the only other input when one of the signal is struck at, or it is always remain as 1. Okay, it is similarly here when there is a clock rising edge. When there is a rising edge, means if it is 1, then whatever S value it will transfer. Similarly here also. So the same flip flop means same truth table, nothing changed, only thing we are introduced a clock here. Whenever there is a 0 0, the previous state, 0 1 output is 0, next state the 1 0 1 and 1 1 forbidden state. When there is a clock is 0, when there is clock there is no rising edge. In that case whatever may be the inputs, the previous the output same it will follow here. Okay, so this is the structure of the SR flip flop. Okay, and go for next one. The same thing whatever in the truth table it is explained here. Okay, so now with preset and clear means these are the some extra signal. Okay, extra signal, preset and clear means when there is a preset and clear, this is extra signal what we are adding to the NOR gate. Okay, so when preset is both are 0 0, when both are 0 0, the normal SR flip flop what we have explained previously, the same thing it will work like that if both are 0 0. Suppose if preset is 0, clear is 1. Okay, suppose if preset is 0, clear is 1. In that case, what will happen is, irrespective of the previous whatever states, the output always it will remain 0. You can see here. Okay, irrespective of the previous state, if clear is 1, the output is 0. Similarly, irrespective of the previous state, if preset is 1, okay, the output is 1. Whenever it is 1 1, it is not using here, means that combination they are not using. Okay, this is how in some of the applications, if they want to control, okay, if you want to control the flip flop outputs, then we can use the extra signal as preset and clear without depending on the previous states. Okay, then we will go for the next one. Okay, now the JK flip flop. Okay, there are 4 different kinds of flip flops are there, that is those are SR, JK, D and T. Okay, so this is JK flip flop. In this JK flip flop, it is similarly the whatever the SR flip flop, okay, with the 2 NAND gates. Okay, the 2 AND gates we are using here. Okay, this is sorry, not the flip flop, here the latch. Okay, SR latch with AND gates. Okay, that form the JK flip flop here. Okay, similarly, the only difference here, the output of Q0, it will be fed back to here, and the output of Q will be fed back to J0. Okay, this is how the feedback what we have used here in the JK flip flop. Okay, now again similar, the clock is applied here when during the rising edge. If there is a rising edge from 0 to 1, and if J is 0 and K is 0, then it will maintain the previous state. Okay, the flip flop will maintain the previous state. And if there is 0 and 1, J is 0, K is 1, then it is 0. The next state is 0. If it is 1 and 0, the output is 1. And similarly, if 1 1, okay, then there is a toggle. Okay, then there is a toggle in the sense, if previous state is 0, the next state will be 1. If the previous state is 1, the next state will be 0. So this is how it will toggle for the 1 1 combination. And if there is no clock at all, means obviously it will maintaining the previous state. Okay, the same thing, the whatever truth table is there, it is explained here. Okay, inner latching explanation is similarly like the earlier what we have discussed in the SR latch. Okay, so this is with respect to the JK flip flop. And here the master slave. Okay, so master slave flip flop. So here there are 2 the latches. Okay, means this we call as a here this we call as a slave. Okay, so this we call as a slave, and this we call as a master. Okay, means here there are together, means by applying clock and these 2 AND gates, okay, it will act as the 2 flip flops here. One is, this is master flip flop, and this we call as the slave flip flop here. Okay, so the how it will work is, so the same clock it is applied to the next clock with a negation. With negation it is applied, means suppose the first flip flop is working at passage. Okay, the second flip flop will work at a negate here, means that is a negation and given to the here. Okay, so this will be work at the negate of the main clock. Okay, so the half clock cycle difference, the half clock cycle, the difference will come, means the first output is here, the slave output it will affect like this in the next stage. First is here, the next will come like this. Okay, this is how the master flip flop will work. Okay, so when we need the delays, Okay, when we generate the delays, or when we need a gap between the one input and other input, between the, means we want to shift and send. Okay, we want to add some delay and send the whatever some information. In that case we can use the master slave flip flops. Okay, other basic flip flops are the D and T. Okay, so if you take the most basic flip flop as D, so D flip flop we can implement using the JK flip flop. So for the JK, as we know, there are two inputs, the same one input, it is negated and it is attached to the K. Okay, so if you see the truth table of JK here, okay, we know that if it is JK as 0 0, previous state. Okay, if it is 1 1, then toggle. Okay, the same thing here. What will happen if the D is 0? D is 0. D 0 means J0 and K1. D 0 means, because it is negation, J0 K1. If there is a J0 K1, the output is 0. Suppose if it is D is 1, okay, J will become 1 and K will become 0. If it is 1 0, the output is 1. Okay, by seeing that, so what will come is, if the input is 0, the output is, means next state is 0. If the input is 1, the output is 1 next state. Okay, so there is no change in the, means change in the sense whatever input is coming, the same output it will come. So that will store the same value here. Okay, but if you come to the T flip flop, okay, if you come to the T flip flop, the same input is attached to the J and K. Means if the T is what is that, if T is 0, then J is equal to 0, J is equal to 0 and K is equal to 0. J is equal to 0 and K is equal to 0. Okay, both will be 0 0. If both will be 0 0, then it will maintain the previous state. Okay, suppose if T is 1, if T is 1, then J equal to 1 and K equal to 1. Okay, J equal to 1 and K equal to 1. In that case, 1 1 means it will be toggled. Okay, so J and K means toggle, means the same truth table. If T is 0, it will maintain previous table. If T is 1, it will be toggled. Okay, so this is we call as the working of the T flip flop. Okay, implementation using the JK flip flop here. Okay, so these are the four different the flip flops. Okay, D, J, K, SR and D. Okay, so now next we'll move on. Okay, now we will see the waveforms. Okay, the working in terms of the waveforms, means for example, if S and R, okay, example, if S and R looking like this, so we are seeing, okay, clock. Okay, we are seeing the clock as upper side, this is a clock, the different clock pulses periodically it is coming out, and this is S and R signal, what we are giving the input, series of inputs, and this is a Q and this is Q dash here. Okay, so if you see the output here, as I told earlier, the flip flop, the output, it will only catches in the edges, it will only catches in the edges. Okay, so you can see here changes of Q. So at first clock, S and R are 0 0. If S and R are 0 0, the previous value of Q will be maintained. So previous value of Q is 0, so it is remain same. The next one, at this point, if you see closely, again it is 0 at exactly edge, again 0 0, again the output maintains the same 0. This will not consider this one, because whatever this spike is there, it is not stable. It is the whatever spike, it is coming and going within the clock cycle, so it will not be considered. Again it is 0. Okay, at this time it is both are 1 1. If both are 1 1, I told intermediate state, so that we are representing with the high impedance. Again at this time both are high, it will maintain the previous state same. At this point both are 0 0. 0 means previous state, that is high impedance, it is maintained same. If you see this clock, okay, so here 1, S is 1, R is 0. At this place, if 1 0, it will maintain the high, it will make as high. Okay, again at this clock both are 0 0, it will maintain the previous state is high, it will maintain the high. Again it will not consider this spike, because this spike also within the one clock, means if there is any change between the clock, it will not consider. At the edges only, at the edge whatever the stable value, it will be considered. Okay, so this is the output of Q with respect to SR flip flop. Anyway, the Q bar will be the complement of that. So what we are saying now. Okay, this is with respect to SR flip flop. Similarly, the JK. Okay, so JK here, J is 1, K is 0, so output is high, and here 1 1, so 1 1 means toggle, so previous is 1, so it will become toggle, means it will become 0. Okay, toggle means it will become 0. Again 0 1, it will maintain 0 irrespective of the previous. Again 1 0, it will become high, 1 0, it will become high, 0 1, it will become 0, 1 1 1, if it is 0, it will toggle, again it is 1. So this is with respect to JK. And D means straightforward, so whatever D is there, the same thing it will latch. Okay, if 1 1, only during the edges it will latch the signal, so 1 1, and here also 1 1, so here 0, input is 0, output is 0, and here again at, if you see carefully, here it is 0 0, here it is 1 1, so again here it is 0 and the output is 0. Okay, so these are the output, means the waveforms, how the SR, JK and D flip flops will work. Okay, so this is the shift registers. Okay, the shift registers is nothing but, again it is a series of the flip flops here. Okay, the series of flip flops, Okay, so here the B3, B2, B1 and B0. Okay, B3, B2, B1 and B0. There are this is 4-bit shift register, means whatever the input, whatever the input we are seeing, okay, that input, the only one input and 4 outputs are there, B3, B2, B1, B0. Okay, 4 outputs are there. So here the whatever the input we are giving here, okay, we are considering input here. So if the input is 1, then only the B3 will make as 1. Okay, because we are using D flip flop, if the input is 1, the B3 will become 1. As the same clock, okay, the same clock we are applying to all the flip flops. Okay, together simultaneously they will work, means at this instant of time B3 is 1, so B2 at the same clock, B2 doesn't have any value. Okay, because it is stored, means the first B3 value, it is stored at first clock. If you want to transfer, means again one clock is required to shift that one. So this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0. Okay, the next clock cycle, what will happen? Okay, in the next clock cycle, if the input is 0, so this will be 0, whatever 1 is there on the first flip flop, it will shift to next flip flop, this will remain as a 0 0. Okay, so again in the next flip flop, okay, the input is 1, where we are seeing here the input is 1. If the input is 1, this bit will be 1, this 0 will be shifted now, and this 1 will be shifted here 1, and this 0 anyway 0 0 1 0. Okay, again the next one, again we are seeing as input as 1 here as a 4. Okay, next one, again this again 1, and this 1 will shift here 1, this 0 and 0. Okay, so here first it is initially it is all 0 0 0, then 0 0 1 0 0, again 1 0 0 1 0 Here third one we have not written, so 0 1 0 0, this 0 shifted here. Okay, this should come 1 here. Okay, 1. And now here what will happen, again the next one here, so this one will come here, this 0, and this one will come here, this one will come here. So 1 1 0 1. Okay, so this is 1 0 1 1. Okay, so you can see, so 1 we are applying, okay, the sequence what we are applying is 1 0 1 1. Okay, 1 0 1 1 what we are seeing here, 1 it will apply, next it will shift here. So in the first sequence, okay, in the first, if you see like this, okay, we can actually, the output we need to see in this direction. So first 1 0 1 0 0 0, next one 0 1 0 0, next it will be 1 0 1 0. Okay, at the last 4th clock pulses it will be, we can see 1 1 0 1. Okay, initially it is 1. Okay, this, okay, we actually, sequence we need to write like this. If you see in this direction, means first we are applying 1, next we are applying 0, next we are applying 1, next we are applying 1. Okay, this is a sequence actually what we have applied in the waveform. Okay, 1 0 1 1. Okay, the same thing we are saying is 1 1 0 1 at the 4 after 4 clock pulses. So like this, so whatever the input sequence what we are applying here at the input, the same thing it will be reflect on the all the flip flops, but the delay is 1 clock cycle. So like this it will shift. If there are 4 bits we are transferring, then 4 clock signals are required. At the end of the 4 clock sequence, whatever the sequence we are sending, so that it will be there. So this is the shift register. And if you see the counter, okay, the counter again, there are 2 types. One we call as asynchronous counter, one we call as asynchronous, okay, asynchronous counter, and one more we call as a synchronous. So asynchronous in the sense, the clock will not be applied, means the one single clock, it will not be applied to the all the flip flops. So asynchronous means, for example, different clocks we will apply. So here the output of one clock it will act as clock, the output of previous clock it will apply as a clock for next flip flop. Okay, so this is a T flip flop. As we know, if the input is 1 in the T flip flop, it will be toggle. Okay, it will be toggle. So main clock we have applied here. If you see here, okay, if you see here, so this is a clock, and at each clock, as the input is always tied to 1, the first Q1 will be start toggling at every clock. Okay, here we are taking as the negative edge. Okay, negative edge, at each edge the first one is toggle, it is toggled here 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. This will be toggled, and this output is acting as a clock, for next flip flop, that is Q1. So this will toggle at the negative edge of the this Q0. Negative edge Q0 is this one. At this edge, this is toggling, Q1 is toggling. Similarly, the Q2 will toggle at the output of the neg edge of the Q1. Okay, this is toggling at here first time, sorry, this is not here, next toggling is, next neg edge is here it is toggling. So like that it will go on. Okay, by toggling this we can see the pattern what it is generating here. Okay, this is initially 0 0 0, the previous state, next 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0. Okay, so 1 not 1. So it is clearly mentioning that is 0 1 2 3 up to 7. After 7 again it is coming as 0 0 0. Okay, the same thing we are seeing in the truth table, 0 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 4, like that up to 7. Okay, so actually this Q0 is, it should be like this, means we need to tap outside there to see the results. Okay, so why it is negative here, because we have given the clock as a bubble here, we are using the bubble. If there is not bubble, then we can say that it is working with a positive edge. Okay, this is how we can call as the 3-bit counter circuit with a means here we are calling as ripple, that is asynchronous counter, means the clock is named same clock is not applied for simultaneously for all the flip flops. Okay, so this is regarding asynchronous counter. So if you see the synchronous counter, okay, the asynchronous counter only if there is a mod counter in the sense, suppose if you want the specific, means I want to the counter only for 0 to 5 I want to count. Okay, means I need to stop at the after 5 once it count. So in that case what we can do is we can use some logic, combination logic, means we can use some gate, means whenever there is a pattern 1, if this is becomes 1 and this becomes 1, okay, the q and q0 and q2 if both are 1 1, okay, then it should given 0, means the NAND gate when 1 1 is there it will give 0. So if these 0, the output of that NAND gate it is coming given to the here. So this is nothing but a clear signal. Okay, whatever it is connecting here, this is given to the clear signal. Already we have seen with the flip flops with clear and preset. If it is given to the clear signal, irrespective of the previous state, all the flip flops will be clear to 0 0 0. So like this we can design the mod counter. Okay, the next, similarly the synchronous counter. So as we can see, the synchronous counter, the difference between asynchronous synchronous, the same clock you can observe here, the same clock is applied to all, the same clock is applied to all, not like ripple output of one to connect it to the other. Okay, this we call as arrangement for the synchronous counter, and even the clear signal is attached. So clear signal is external input, whenever we want to clear we can clear it, not like mod. Okay, and here the 4-bit, this is a 4-bit counter, and this will toggle, means this is the mod 16. Okay, this is a mod 16, this is a mod 16. How it will be at mod after the count of 0 to 15 it will become 0 is. So here again we have used what is that, some combinational circuits. Okay, so what will happen is, okay, this is again the T flip flops, this will toggle continuously. We can see the description what we have given here. Q0 will toggle at every clock. Okay, this first it will toggle every time. Okay, means like 0 1 0 1 0 1, so it will go on the toggle at each clock cycle. Okay, so Q1 will toggle whenever there is a Q0 is 1, means here 0 1 0, sorry, just 1 second. So 0 1 0 1 0 1, if it is a Q0, the Q1 will toggle whenever Q0 is 1, means it will toggle like this. Okay, similarly the Q2 will toggle when both Q0 and Q1 are 1, means for example 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, if it is a Q0, the Q1 will toggle like this, means it will remain same 1 and it will become 0, sorry, it will become 0, again it will become 1, it will become 0, the Q1. The Q2 what will happen, it will toggle when both are 1, means here at this point, for example initially it is maybe 0, here 1 and here it will be 0, so like that until this time it will remain same 1 only. So it is like, okay. Similarly the last Q3 will toggle when all are 1 1 1, means Q0 is 1, Q1 is 1 and Q2 is 1. Okay, when all are 1 it will be toggled. Okay, this is how we can achieve this by using these two NAND gates. Here you can see here the output of, here it is AND gate and here it is AND gate. Okay, if both are 1 1, here it is 1. Okay, here it will 1, then it will toggle. If this is 1 and this is both are 1 1, if all three are 1 this will become 1, then it will toggle. So like that. Okay, so this is how the working of the synchronous counters. This is a mod 16. Okay, these are with respect to the flip flops, counters and the shift registers.